It was a night drenched in darkness, where rain fell like a relentless symphony and thunder roared across the sky. Stranded and disoriented, I found myself deep within the heart of the ancient Ebon Woods. My car had betrayed me, leaving me at the mercy of the storm. With no other options, I ventured further into the forest, seeking shelter among the towering trees. The forest was alive with an eerie energy, the raindrops tapping rhythmically on leaves creating a haunting melody. The wind whispered secrets I couldn't decipher, carrying with it the sense that I had entered a realm untouched by time. In a small clearing, I managed to construct a makeshift shelter using fallen branches and my drenched jacket. As the rain continued to pour, the air grew colder, and a shiver of unease ran down my spine. Amid the rhythm of the rain, I began to hear whispers, faint, ethereal voices that seemed to drift from the very heart of the woods. The whispers were disjointed, as if spoken in a language I couldn't comprehend. They crawled beneath my skin, igniting a sense of dread that refused to dissipate. Every gust of wind carried those haunting echoes, creating a symphony of uncertainty that resonated within me. Hours passed in the midst of that surreal storm. I huddled in my makeshift shelter, my flashlight casting feeble light on my surroundings. And then, as if summoned by the very whispers that tormented me, I heard rustling from the edge of the clearing. My flashlight revealed glinting eyes that seemed to hold secrets I couldn't fathom. Emerging from the shadows were beings unlike any I had ever encountered, creatures with human and animalistic features melded together in a haunting dance. Their eyes gleamed with an unnatural luminosity, their forms twisted and contorted with malevolence. My heart raced as I realized I was encircled by these enigmatic beings, their attention focused solely on me. Panic gripped me, urging me to flee. I scrambled to my feet, adrenaline coursing through my veins, and dashed deeper into the woods. The rain soaked me to the bone, the branches clawing at my skin as I stumbled through the uneven terrain. But no matter how far I ran, the whispers persisted, intertwining with the howling wind. With each step, reality seemed to warp and twist. Trees morphed into grotesque shapes, and the world around me shifted like a nightmare. I felt trapped within a phantasmagorical labyrinth, where my senses betrayed me, and every turn led to uncertainty. The boundary between the real and the imagined blurred, and the whispers grew louder, echoing within my mind. Exhausted and desperate, I collapsed beneath the shelter of a gnarled tree. The whispers intensified, forming distinct voices that beckoned me further into the woods. I sensed a presence, an ancient malevolence that surrounded me. And then, emerging from the shadows, came a figure more sinister than any of the creatures before, a being of darkness and malice. The figure introduced itself as Malhar, a demon with dominion over the Ebon Woods. Maltar offered me a pact, to escape the torment of the woods in exchange for a fragment of my soul. Fear and desperation clouded my judgment, and I found myself accepting the twisted handshake, sealing my fate with dread. With the pact forged, the woods erupted in malevolent energy. The creatures vanished, and the whispers transformed into triumphant laughter that reverberated in the air. Reality itself seemed to shatter, and I was transported to a realm where the laws of the world no longer held sway. In this distorted reality, trees twisted into monstrous forms, and the sky was a maelstrom of darkness. Shadows danced in eerie patterns, and my senses were assaulted by bizarre sounds and sights that defied explanation. Determined to break free from the darkness that ensnared me, I navigated the nightmarish landscape with grim determination. With each step, I channeled every ounce of my will, fighting the oppressive forces that sought to keep me captive. I stumbled upon an ancient altar adorned with symbols of power, realizing it held the key to severing my connection with Malhar. In an act of desperation, I invoked ancient incantations, using the symbols to channel a surge of energy that pushed back against the malevolence. The realm trembled, and the altar radiated with a brilliant light that clashed against the darkness. Malthar's enraged cries echoed through the air, but I remained unyielding. With a final burst of power, the realm shattered into fragments, and I was thrust back into the clearing of the Ebon Woods. The storm had subsided, and the whispers faded into a distant memory. Gasping for breath, I realized I had triumphed over the malevolence that had ensnared me. As I caught my breath, I pondered the harrowing journey I had endured. The whispers and enigmatic beings would forever linger in my mind, a testament to the nightmarish ordeal. Although the Ebon Woods held its mysteries and terrors, I emerged from the experience with a newfound understanding of the fragility of reality and the depths of human determination. To this day, I avoid the forest's edge, knowing that the haunting whispers and malevolent forces still roam the shadows, waiting for those who dare to venture too close. As I look up at stormy skies, I can't help but wonder if the enigmatic beings and malevolent powers still lurk, forever seeking souls to ensnare.